Hello, I am Mary Ho, and I'm one of the content specialists for the Least Reach Peoples Collaborative, which is GAP number 6. And I also serve as a co-catalyst of the Least Reach Peoples Issue Network. I am originally from Taiwan, and I am based in Kansas City in the USA. And here is our driving question to close the gap of the least reached peoples by 2025. How might Christians in the church, parachurch, and workplace collaborate to identify, reach, and disciple those who have limited to no access to the gospel? And we are asking this question so that we may close the gap. So what is the gap? The gap is that the majority of the Great Commission efforts are directed to populations that currently have access to the gospel. However, there are many people who have limited to no gospel access. These unreached and marginalized populations often are disconnected from traditional church structures, but are connected to a variety of governmental, educational, medical, and commercial institutions. Thus, reaching the unreached remains a priority for collaborative mission outreach by the church, parachurch, and workplace. I passionately want to be part of the conversation to reach the least reached because I'm from Taiwan, where missionaries came in the 1860s when Taiwan was totally unreached. They brought the gospel to my country, and because of that, Taiwan is now reached and is a sending country. They planted the first churches that are now sending workers to the ends of the earth. They built the first schools that are still equipping students. They established the first clinics that are now state-of-the-art hospitals. They translated the Bible into Taiwanese that are still being used by churches today. And they brought literacy and empowered women like me to read and write. Our gospel transforms societies. And I want that kind of gospel transformation for every people group, especially the unreached. And so I want you to prayerfully consider being part of the Least Reached Peoples Collaborative. And I want to invite you at Soul to close the gap of the least reached peoples together in 4 steps. The first is to listen to the current reality. The second is together to imagine a preferred future. The third is together to create a way to close the gap. And fourthly, to together communicate a path forward. And finally, at the closing ceremony, we will commit to collaborative actions together. If you would like to be part of the Least Reached Peoples Collaborative, your next step is to read the executive summary of Collaborate and the one-page overview of this least reached gap. In this one page, there are questions that will stimulate how you can close the gap of the least reach from where you are. There are also subtopics and preparation ideas for our time together in September. So please prayerfully discern your top 3 gaps, and in May you will receive a survey where you get to share your top 3 choices. And when the State of the Great Commission report comes out in May, please read the articles to deep dive into this gap. I am really looking forward to seeing and meeting you this December as we collaborate together to finish the Great Commission.